I've designed a pull triangle that can be 3D printed. There are 3 straight pieces and 3 bends. The joint is hidden underneath. I've used a dovetail joint to connect them together. You can make the joins flush and there's a chamfer on both sides, top and bottom. The printing is pretty straightforward. I've used PETG, but you should be able to use PLA. I've printed each color separately on the Bambu A1 printer. Don't worry too much about the ball colors, these are 2" in diameter. To make the base smooth, you can shave the join with a blade and then apply a small amount of heat. You can actually use the heat to set the joint. Let's have a look at the fusion model. Let's start by looking at the dovetail joint. From the Modify menu, select Change Parameters. You can alter the dovetail clearance to make the joint tighter or looser. I used 0.02 mm per side around the dovetail. You may need to experiment to get the perfect clearance. You can change what size balls the triangle will fit. Here I'm changing from 2.5 inches to 2 inches. To export the model for 3D printing, all you need to do is export a step file of 1 straight and 1 bend piece. You can clone more in the slicer. You can also change the wall thickness of the triangle. Just remember, the thinner you go, the weaker it will be. Now for some bloopers. My first attempt, I made the dovetails too shallow and they didn't hold. The other thing I learnt the hard way was when testing the fit of the dovetail, you don't have to print the whole piece just to test the fit. I eventually ended up just printing the bare minimum until I got the fitment I wanted, then print the whole model at that clearance. I've shared the print file on Maker World as well as the Fusion CAD model.